Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 may be in a bit of trouble when it comes to the upcoming DLC and just in general when you actually think about the possibility of DLC 17 being behind and about the new web anime that, well, let me not say new yet because it has not been made official, but there have been a bunch of leaks in regards to Dragon Ball Magic. Now, I've said before that I truly do think that the next DLC on this game is most likely going to be in regards and about Dragon Ball Magic due to the simple fact that, well, we still have no news yet about this DLC up until this point in time, and that's never happened before in the past unless it was the year of COVID. COVID was the one outlier year where it actually took longer than it is right now to get news about the next upcoming DLC for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So why would it be bad though if DLC 17 is about and does include Dragon Ball Magic characters? Well, Dragon Ball Magic is set to be revealed supposedly at the New York Comic-Con. Again, I'm not going to say it's 100% official until we actually see it for ourselves or an official source from the Dragon Ball official Twitter or something like that put something out saying that it is 100% official. So again, while I do feel it is very likely, like 95% likely to 99% based off all the leaks and people that have come out talking about it, I'm just not going to take it for 100% true until I see it with my own eyes. But with that being said, it did say that Dragon Ball Magic would be set to release sometime early next year in like spring or something along those lines. So if that is the case and it does come out early 2024 and DLC 17 is based around this anime right here, well, we may literally go over a year. A year, my boys, without seeing a DLC on Xenoverse 2, because remember, DLC 16 released in the beginning of May, and say this Dragon Ball web anime releases like March. Let's just use March as an example, right? And then we start getting DLC reveals for this, for the DLC 17 in March at the same time. There has to be at least 3 months of reveals and promotion for a DLC before it does actually release on this game. So that would mean March, April, May are promo months, and at earliest we would see a DLC release in July. That is over a year gap between DLC 16 and DLC 17. And my main question is, can Xenoverse 2 actually survive that? Now, the reason I say, can it actually survive this is because, well, Xenoverse 2 is a game that is coming up on 7 years. A game that is 7 years old and one that wants to consistently have its fans and players actually play the game makes it kind of hard when you're not getting any new content at all for over a year. Literally, that would be the longest span we've ever had without a DLC on this game. I believe ever. I would have to go back and look how COVID was done, but I don't even know if there was a full year gap between a DLC on Xenoverse 2 even during that period of time. And during that period of time, Xenoverse 2 was like 4 or 5 years old, something like that. We're coming up again on 7, and obviously with each and every single year, more and more players do slowly drop the game. I mean, it's just only so much you can play of one single game before you do get tired of it for multiple different reasons, whether it's the online, the netcode, the lag issues, all things like that, or maybe even the modders on PlayStation. That's another thing that has a lot of people stop playing the game. And then there's those who play offline till this day, surprisingly, but at some point in time, I mean, there's only so many offline things to do on this game. I feel like they will even stop playing at some point without any new content. New content on Xenoverse 2 has been a big reason that it has been able to live this long, live almost 7 years now at this point in time, and that's because, again, they have been pushing DLCs fairly consistently for this game. But if we don't see a DLC and DLC 17 is truly based around Dragon Ball Magic, again, we could not see a DLC for more than a year and even longer potentially. Because say, what if Dragon Ball Magic releases in April or even May? Then we would need 3 months of promotion after that, and we wouldn't be seeing DLC 17 till July, August, maybe even September, which would be insane because that would be like a year and 4 months from one DLC to the next. And I just do not know if Xenoverse 2 truly can survive that, especially if Budokai Tenkaichi 4 is around the corner, because I do expect Budokai Tenkaichi 4 to most likely be releasing around summer to fall of 2024. And if DLC 17 don't come out till close to summer of next year, right before, say, Budokai Tenkaichi 4 comes out, I really don't think that this game will be able to survive it. Now, will I want it to? Of course. I love Xenoverse 2. Xenoverse 2 is a game that I've probably played more than, well, any other game ever. I don't think I've ever played a game this much as I have Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So again, I truly do hope that we get some kind of news updates earlier, and maybe DLC 17 ends up being about something else. Like, even if they were to reveal DLC 17, say in October, and we got November promotion, October, November, and December promotion, and it dropped in January, but it was about something else. That would make a lot more sense to me, because then the gap between one DLC to the next would not be that big. And if the DLC did release in, say, January, that would give them another 3 to 4 months until they start promoting the next DLC, which I do believe we will be getting something in regards to Dragon Ball Magic once the anime actually does drop. I also do think they want to avoid another situation like they did with UI Goku, where they reveal a character and have characters in the actual game before they're even in the anime. Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku was literally revealed on V-Jump before we even saw the episode of this man being a thing in Dragon Ball Super. Like, that was the very first reveal of Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku. It was a V-Jump scan for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. And again, I don't think they want that to happen anymore with future DLC on this game. So to me, this could be something that is very bad for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and it may be something that truly hits it hard in terms of its lifespan and longevity and things along those lines, because having a game this old and not having a DLC for a whole entire year is definitely a major hit, or definitely would be a major hit without a doubt. So let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. What do you think about this possibility? And if we don't see a DLC till May, till June potentially, would you still be playing Xenoverse 2 up until that point in time? Or would it be time for you to actually just retire this game, put it up on the shelf, and move on to something different? Especially, again, if Budokai Tenkaichi 4 does release in the summer or fall of 2024, I really think Xenoverse 2 may be reaching its end, which I definitely don't want. So I'm hopeful that we do get some kind of DLC before Dragon Ball Magic comes out, some kind of other DLC with different characters. And then, of course, when Dragon Ball Magic does come out, I fully expect DLC packs based around that web anime without a doubt. So again, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. But till next time, man, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, hope you have a good one. Peace, y'all.